I used to say when I grow up, I make the NBA, make $1,000,000, or maybe be an astronaut. That was all a little harder than I thought. I'd have my name up in the stars, the fancy clothes, the flashy cars, but that was back a couple dreams ago. Reality ain't quite like the TV shows. And if I could go back to when my teachers asked what I wanna be one day, when I grow up I'd say I just wanna be happy, make a little living that'll last me, couple rugrats in the backseat. Is that too much to ask? I don't need the models and the money, just a girl that really, really loves me. Take her back home to Kentucky, I'd be lucky if that's all I had. I just wanna be happy, 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 ooh. I just wanna be happy, 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 ooh. And what's the point in being the best when everybody that I used to idolize is depressed? No need to go flex and move out to the west and buy a mansion that I can't afford and end up in debt. Yeah, and if I could go back to when my teachers asked what I wanna be one day, when I grow up I'd say I just wanna be happy, make a little living that'll last me, couple rugrats in the backseat. Is that too much to ask? I don't need the models and the money, just a girl that really, really loves me. Take her back home to Kentucky, I'd be lucky if that's all I had. I just wanna be happy, 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 ooh. I just wanna be happy, 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 ooh.
Thank you for the reminder, Cardinals and Cubs. Guys, I appreciate your patience so much with me. 1 second here. Gapin and Jeff Kellington, correct. Let me update that list. Yeah, guys, if I would have just gotten antibiotics when I went a few days ago when I started feeling like crap. I don't normally go that early, but I was taking my son for blood work, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to get an appointment with him. That way, if I have something, I can get, ahead of it. Well, I must have went too early, because I just got worse and worse and worse. The guy's like, you just probably have COVID. You tested negative for strep. I'm like, all right, whatever. Nothing you can really do about COVID. It's like the flu. Like, what am I going to do? But man, it's been a rough few days. If I have a coughing fit, I apologize. Try and do my best. I'm not myself. I'm a very low energy. I've slept more in the last 3 days than I probably have in any month. I'm not even exaggerating. I have slept all but like maybe 6 hours of a day the last 3 days. It's just been like get up, do something, and then sleep for another 4 hours. But not complaining, just giving you, if I seem low, if I seem a little down in the dumps, it's just simply a matter of my brain is foggy. I'm just spacey. But that's why I haven't posted anything else either. I actually have a case of Top Series 1 jumbos I want to get to. I'm personally just like, this is more personal issues. I'm super excited for Top Stone football. I'm also just extremely irritated. Like, I can't get it. I can't get it anywhere. I'm going to go to the hobby shop on Wednesday, but it's going to be $1,000 a box for hobby. That's the prices you're seeing online for hobby. The ones that we're selling for $350 if you got some, they're going to be $1,000 that I'll have to pay. And then at that point, to mark it up and stuff, I might get one just so we can say we broke one, but just it's hard to justify that price. So we'll probably continue on some baseball breaks along the way. This is the first time I've opened one of these. I might open one of these with my wife. I mean, this is a good value. You get a lot of cards at least. So, the Cal. We're looking for obviously we're looking for any of like the case hits. I think the Kings, the Aces, right? Special parallels you get in this. Cabrera, and there's an Ian Seymour, numbered out of 399 there, going out to the Rays. All right. Rays is going to be Fred Bell. How's everyone doing, man? What's everyone up to these days? It's been almost, I think, 6 days since we broke. There's a Roman Anthony. Perennial All-Stars, Jose Ramirez. Screech. These do have the team mascot parallels, and you can actually get autos of those. Those are doing really well. Holmes, Rocker, Yamamoto, Nick Gonzalez, Julio Rodriguez with the throwback card, liking that. Nice Ellie De La Cruz. Game Day Drip, Bobby Witt, and 8-Bit Ballers, Pete Crow Armstrong. I don't remember those being are they exclusive to this? These are fun. Those are really fun cards. Wow. Fun cards, for real. Alex Bregman, Michael Bush. We got, here we go. We got the opening day parallel of Estrada for the Jays. Opening day parallel. The Milwaukee Brewers with just the plain parallel that comes in this. Yelich, and there's an Ellie perennial. I don't know what it's supposed to say behind it. Cool looking card though. Pirate Parrot. Did you guys see the story about the reason the Pirates are using that cone? Christopher Sanchez. There's an all-tops team, Aaron Judge. And stars of the MLB, Aaron Judge. Clark, the Cubs mascot, and another Aaron Judge, 8-Bit Ballers. I mean, even his stuff, even inserts and stuff, just, you start counting buck at a time. I mean, if you put those in a dollar bin, they go like crazy at shows. People just buy all your Judges. It's just nuts. Chase Burns rookie. How about an Ellie De La Cruz parallel there for the Reds? Julio, Titans of the Game, Nolan Arenado. Game Day Drip, Aaron Judge. Man, just tons of Judge in this. Who's got the Yankees? Greg Eastis. There's a Bobby Witt. Tatis. Mizorowski. Oh, dude. The day after, what's his name said, like, if they hit me again, it's going to be game over. Dude, he just... If you didn't see the highlight of him, I don't know if I posted it or not. It's a wild exchange. Slugger for the Royals. I bet you he didn't catch his ball. Dollars of donuts, he dropped that. Otani base back there. Mike Trout. Caglione. And a Dubon. And how about Game Day Drip? Pete Crow Armstrong. And a Basayo. Basayo for the O's. Hey, Cohen, look at these cards. We might open a box of this. Look what cards are in here. Cohen, come here real quick. I just want to show you these real quick.
How much?
Just real quick. How much what? How much are they worth?
Cards.
No, just 4. Look at, they have the mascots in these.
If you get a Philly Fanatic, I really want that.
Well, we'll open a box of this and see what we can do. They have autographs of the mascots too.
Mimi.
So yeah, so Jordan Topps Chrome is probably going to be what overtakes the breaking world here for the next couple weeks. I mean, we have the draft coming up, I think, in 2 weeks, I want to say. So we're going to do some stuff. It probably won't be Topps Chrome. It's just, I'm priced out on it. I mean, if I would have gotten some boxes, you know, if I could have got some in the drop, we would have been able to do some more. But like I said, I'll try to get some. There's a Mizorowski rookie. I'll try to get some that we can rip, but at the prices I'll have to charge for it. There we go. Auto, Alex Freeland for the Dodgers. I mean, right now, better. And it's numbered out of 50. Numbered out of 50. Alex Freeland for the Dodgers going out to Kane Jerry Lampman. There you go. I mean, that's already better than a hobby box for sure. Like I said, we have some jumbos that we're going to be ripping. There's a Mike Trout. The Rangers captain. Little J-Rod there. Varsho and McLean and an Ellie. Freebird for the Cardinals. Nick Kurtz, 8-Bit Ballers. Love those inserts. Otto Kemp, rookie insert there. Juan Soto, there's blooper for the Braves. This is one of those things where if you have a kid into baseball, or even for yourself, like I want to rip one of these personally. This is a great box to buy. I'd almost take this as a personal rip, like, you know, not necessarily breaks, but there's nice skeins. Jimmy Crooks for the Cards. Kyle Schwarber, 8-Bit Ballers. This would be a great little personal rip to do. Bobby Witt, Corbin Carroll, Tessie for the Red Sox. Oh, there's game day drip. That sounds good, Chris. Sounds really good, honestly. Aaron Judge with the parallel there, and a Bubba Chandler, 8-Bit Ballers rookie. Dude's doing well. Colson Montgomery rookie parallel there. A Derek Jeter throwback. Lindor game day drip Mookie Betts, and a mascot for the Brewers. So I mean, just out of one box, I consider a lot of nice inserts. I don't know if they'll all get sleeved, but we got the nice Ian Seymour numbered parallel for the Rays rookie. And then also the Freeland auto out of 50. Not bad at all. Oh, Johnny, I can't tell you how, like, so my recent story was something similar to that, Johnny. I was at Walmart and I had, this was like 3 weeks ago, I had a bunch of the Chrome Mega basketball boxes in my cart because, like, Topps Chrome Megas. I had them in my cart because they had been sitting there forever. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to grab these. There was like 10 of them. I'm just going to grab these. I'll sit on them. It wasn't much after that the parallel thing came out. Because I was like, they were always like $90. And I was like, that's too much. We don't rip basketball. Well, sure as shit, now they're like, what, $175 a box? Which we wouldn't have ripped them. That would have been something I just sold to someone that wanted to rip them. But yeah, you can't find these on the shelves. I had to order these in. Yeah, Corey was actually the one. Corey, it's funny. One day I was at Walmart and they had some of these in. And I messaged Nate Long in our group and he's like, I don't know, man. Like, it's hard to say whether they're worth it or not. He's like, maybe in a mixer or something. And I passed on them because they're like, what are they, like 50 plus tax? They end up being like $55 a box. But they're selling on the open market for $75. So I passed on them for like the $50 on the shelf. And then I went back like 2 days later because Corey messaged me and was like, yeah, man, there's some really cool SSPs of the mascots, some cool parallels that come out of it. So I was like, they'll probably still be there, right? Went back, completely gone. And then I went back the next week, they did a drop. They had none of them. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to order some online. Did you get anything? I saw some people hitting some big stuff out of the retail Deadpool. I saw a guy hit that out of 10 booklet auto, the dual auto with Deadpool and Wolverine. And that's a huge pull out of got it out of a blaster. So there. Juan Soto, Machado, Game Day Drip Tatis. Man, I can't wait for the football version of it with the Game Day Drip. Those are the ones I look forward to as a collector. Joey Laperfido, and then the Otto Kemp with the opening day parallel. Paul Skeens for the Pirates. Blooper. Corbin Carroll, Baez, and Kyle Schwarber. So I won't be sleeving all those. I just didn't know, being our first box, how rare any of those were. But they're still very cool cards collector-wise. Sorry, it was off screen a little bit there. Roman Anthony, Bryce Harper, Stars of the MLB Chase Burns rookie Francisco Lindor, and there's a Tessie. Now, do you know how to spot the parallels, Corey? How do we notice if it's a parallel of the Juan Carlos Stanton there? Like the SSPs of the mascots. Nick Kurtz, all Topps team. There's the Brewers mascot. Bubba Chandler, 8-bit baller. Here we go. Purple Pete Crow Armstrong. Purple parallel. We didn't get one of those the last box. There's a PCA Titans of the Game. Lays Alexander. He's on the Orioles now. I didn't realize he got traded so late. Ellie De La Cruz. There is a Freebird and a Nick Kurtz 8-bit baller. I like those 8-bit baller cards a lot. You've seen two of what pulled? The Corey, you're talking about the booklets out of Topps Chrome for Deadpool. I saw that, speaking of these 8-bit ballers, so there's some confusion I've seen online. Topps Chrome announced they're doing the Tecmo Bowl for the football cards. And it was like right on the onset of the Bo Jackson cards. And people are like, oh, these are the same ones in the Bo Jackson set. Like, it's so funny the misinformation that's out there, or I should say the lack of understanding. They're like, oh yeah, they must be putting them in Topps. So it's like they're completely different cards. I don't know how short print they're going to be, but the fact of the matter is, man, Topps Chrome, the Bills, like with all the Josh Allen stuff in there between his gold emblem and now the Tecmo Bowl stuff. I said, as soon as I saw them slowly release some of the cards that are going to be at Topps Chrome, I said, hobby will be up to $1,000 a box before it comes out. And sure as shit, today I saw it. $1,000 a box for hobby on like Steel City, the online retailers. It's just wild, man. I think of the people that have like East West Breakers that got like 1,000 cases, or 100 cases of each. Like, holy cow. Mr. Met. Chase Burns, rookie there. Bryce Harper. Francisco Lindor drip. Mizorowski, rookie 8-bit ballers. That's really cool. The Kaiju case. Did we talk about that? I think we talked about it, and I said I like it, but I've seen some people complain about they don't like the fact. I like it. I think it's cool. It's a nice twist. It's like a downtown mixed with like, a anime card. I think it's cool. Although when I look online, they'll be worth a ton though. I saw Brady broke a box of it, and he got one of the case hits. I forget which one it was. There's Bernie Brewer. It's a sweet mascot. Alex Freeland, we just pulled his auto out of 50. Corbin Carroll, Tatis, Ricky Henderson 8-bit baller, and a Jazz Chisholm game day drip. Tatis and Varsho. There's a Bobby Witt perennial all-stars. That's what it is. Slider for the Guardians. There's a Max Fried for the Yankees, purple. J-Rod. Basayo and a Wu-Tang Matt Chapman game day grip. And an Ellie De La Cruz. Cool way to end it. No numbered and no auto in that box. In the first one we had a numbered and an auto. Actually a numbered auto and a numbered card. We did get 2 purples in this one though. So, interesting. Ultraviolet, is that the name of the case hit that Brady pulled? He pulled a Delight case. So already Topps Chrome has excuse me, second, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, I apologize, guys. I'm trying to fight through this. The reason I haven't posted anything else is because I couldn't even get to break this. So until I'm like 100%, probably Monday, I'll post something up. But I'm gonna try to get better first. Like I said, finally being on antibiotics, feel like I have my brain a little bit back. It's been rough. But Ultraviolet, was that the name of the case? Oh, I just saw your answer. Yes. Yeah, but now they have the blasters. They call them value boxes. They have hangers, blasters, and megas, which are just, you can tell every site I went to had them. I mean, everything from NFL.com, Fanatics, Dick's, Target, like all them pre-sales, and then of course the top site. You're going to see them in stores. I mean, this product is going to be printed to the moon. I'm excited for it. I hate that I don't have any. I hate that if I do get any, I'm going to have to pay max price, and then if we break it, you know, I'm sure the sad thing is I'll still be on pace if I get some, probably with how everyone else is breaking it, because the people who got allocated are going to mark it up because they have such a following. They're going to mark it up to the max. They're probably going to be higher than most people that had to buy it on the aftermarket. And then, unfortunately, and then there's no other way to get it. The way Fanatics has it now, there's just no other way to get the product. I'm talking now. The way I'm talking about the hobby and the jumbo. So there's the hangers, the blasters, the megas, hobby, jumbo, and then the delight boxes. So, but then like you just think about it's that's what we're gonna have here. We're gonna have as our hit a game used memorabilia, Brandon Nemo for the Mets. Yeah, the cards look great, Corey. Everything, all the case hits. All the short prints, like the Tecmo, they all look great. The product looks great. Oh yeah, and then they have the first day issue boxes, which sold out at $2,800 a piece. They're built like the jumbos though, right? There's a Corey Seager out of $150 for the Rangers. This numbered card there, going out to the Rangers. It's going to be David Populars. Adley Rutschman, Dalton Rushing, Cal. Yeah, like I said, my only complaint is that availability of the product, and then the resale price point now, because the way they do it is just... And there's a Caglione rookie, Raw Power. It's a cool card. They say at the Topps conference, they said, "Oh, we understand that like resale has been climbing on all of our products. That's something we want to alleviate. One way we're going to do that is by doing a lot more affordable value products." I'm like, dude, nobody wants your value products. Instead of giving like a breaker 100 cases, make sure people who all put into the drop get at least one box. That would prevent it from going up so much. But not making it so that nobody can get any and like somebody gets 100 cases, that's what's causing it. They're going to act like that's not why, but it is what it is. I'm excited to see it. It looks awesome. As a collector, I'm excited for some new stuff. Here's my only complaint with it though. It is going to people are going to get railed. I mean, you are just for the sheer sake of price that it's coming out at. I mean, Hobby is going to have one numbered card, probably maybe two numbered cards, and an auto, and it's selling for $1,000 a box. I mean, listen, I'm going to be one with you. I'm going to be getting in it because if I get any, it'll be a box or two. It'll be top dollar. We'll probably break it as a group. I'm going to be getting in breaks elsewhere, and I'm already planning on just getting raped. It is throwing money and praying for the best. It's gonna be rough, man. Jeremy Pena, and again, that makes me part of the problem. I don't know. When I see the price, I might change my mind and just buy singles of what I want. Matt Strom for the Phillies. Mitch Keller, there's a Mizorowski rookie. Chase Dollander. I saw they announced like the next 6 products for baseball or for football and for basketball. Curious to see how it works with now that, I mean, they were already printing everything. They were printing everything for Panini too. But I'm curious to see how it works if there's like, now that they're doing all the products, if there's going to be a hiccup in production, like are there going to be more errors, more issues, now that they're responsible for everything, delays in release. You would think, right, Corey? But at $1,000 a box, that money has to go somewhere. I was talking about this, you know, even the teams that should be cheap are going to be pricey because you can't just make like the Giants. The Bills are going to be one of the most expensive teams simply because, I know, because of the Allen stuff. They don't have any rookies, but, you know, obviously your Giants are going to be the most expensive team. Corbin Burns. Taylor Ward. He's been one of the better players for the Orioles this year. Caminero. I think that probably the cheapest you'll see a 1-box break of it for is probably going to be like $35 a spot for random teams. Corey Seager and Brandon Lowe. But yeah, I said during the next couple weeks we'll probably be sticking mostly to baseball simply because if I don't have Chrome, that's what people are going to want. Now that may change for the draft. We may do some different stuff for the draft, but I mean, it's a good time to be breaking baseball anyhow. We have a case of jumbos for Series 1. I mean, that stuff just keeps going up, but there's some big chases that are still out there, including the 52 Mantle. And just those short prints of everything that's in there from like the Kings and the Aces and stuff. There's a sweet Ohtani. Here we go. Out of 50 for the Royals, Adam Frazier. Once again, guys, I thank you so much for being patient for me to get to this. Bubba Chandler, rookie. Cole Young for the Mariners. All right, not a bad box. I mean, look, that's not as dry as I thought it would be. We've only ripped a couple boxes of it. Not in a mixer like that, but a couple numbered cards. You got your patch. We'll save Electrum for last. Get our hits all at once last. Really hunting for some special stuff out of these. I mean, I agree, Corey. But I also don't think a hobby box of Chrome should be $1,000 when it was obviously selling for. That's what I said. It's simply because of breaking that it's going this high. I'd be the first to admit it. If it weren't for that, these boxes would. Nobody's gonna buy. I can't see many people. Let me rephrase that. I can't see many people buying a box of Chrome Football Hobby and doming it as a personal for $1,000. Right? I just don't see it. People are paying $1,000 for it to break it. They're going to end up breaking it at least $1,200, $1,300 is going to be the minimum after fees and stuff. But you could be, I mean, maybe what you're going to have to do on PYT, so this is shop around. Find the 5 or 6 breakers that you like, that you trust, or be patient on auctions and search, online and find the team you want and just, especially with your team like the Vikings, and just pray you can find a good deal. Chandler Simpson and Michael Harris. Here we got Paul. That's the first one we've seen of that. I love the mascot cards. Derek Jeter, 8-bit ballers. Caglione, rookie. Roman Anthony, rookie. 8-bit ballers, Nolan Ryan, and a Julio game day drip. Cool stuff. We have Style and Smiles and a Peyton Toll with the rookie for the Red Sox of the opening day parallel. Stars of the MLB, Roman Anthony. Screech. Yeah, it could be. I don't put it past anyone there. The way things go, Corey. I think it's hard when they're $1,000 to do that, but you're right. Could be something where those boxes end up being worth $2K. Yeah, you're not wrong. That's not something I'm going to do, but I do think it's a product that's not going to come down. Being their premier comeback product, being that now the rookie class in general is rough. I like Jackson Dart, I do. I like Cam Scatabo, but like, is Cam Ward going to be anybody? You know what I mean? It does have like the second year guys, for that 24 class. So there's that too, which this is a question. There's a Caglione rookie there. Are people going to be considering them their first out of license? Like, it's going to be Jaden Daniels' first licensed auto. Are people going to consider that almost like his rookie? If they are, then I think they could go up even more. It just depends how the market reacts. We got a Francisco Lindor out of 2026. These cards do well. J-Rod and an Aaron Judge game day drip. What a stud. But you figure with only one auto in those and like one numbered card, they had to print this product to the moon. Talking Topps Chrome, obviously. Did you guys watch anything of the Topps convention? You see the Amex, the American Express they're putting out? Please, guys, just understand how deferred interest works. No interest for 6 months is their selling point. You get to go to the front of the line if you use your card on certain releases. Which, if they have that capability... They have that capability to do now. They're already letting certain people go to the front of the line. I mean, there's no way that they're not like, oh, here, we're just going to now implement this where certain people get to the front of the line. But listen, guys, I'm sure most of you know, but for those of you who don't, 6 months, no interest doesn't mean for whatever you spend in the first 6 months, there's no interest on it. It means during that time period when you buy it, you don't pay interest until the 6 months is up. That first interest, they will back charge you all that interest. So if you buy something the first day you get your card, you have a $5,000 limit, you cash your $5,000 limit, all right, I'm good. 6 months comes up and you haven't paid it off, they're going to backtrack you to that first month and hit you with interest for that entire time. That is the way it works. Trust me, I've looked into it. It's the way it goes. Please don't get suckered into the fact that you think you're not going to... I mean, it will be a nightmare for some people. And we already know there's a lot of people in the hobby that don't... Ooh, here we go. Here we go. How about this? Is this what you're talking about here? Out of 50, we got Mascot. His name is just Mascot. 19 out of 50 for the A's, Fred Bell. All right. These boxes, I have some more of these. We'll do some more of these for sure. 19 out of 50. Nice. Caglione and a Pete Crow Armstrong. It's Stomper. Why does it just say Mascot then? All the other ones have their names on it. Why does it just say Mascot? There's the 8-bit Basayo. Who got the Orioles in this? Steve Connor. Byron Buxton. Nice Mike Trout there. Rangers captain. See? They all say the name on it, but that one doesn't. Volpe and Palencia. Fredbird. Is it because they're like in the process of moving or something? I don't know. Kirby Puckett. Love to see that name in the product. Tatis Game Day Drip. So is that what you mean when you're talking short prints, though? Is just the numbered cards for those? There's a nice Schemes and a Bogarts. Blooper, again for the Braves. Those short prints do pretty well. Luke Keyshaw for the Twins. And a Kyle Schwarber 8-bit baller. He signs him as Stomper. Okay. Do the numbered cards of those do pretty well? Appreciate you being in here and talking, Corey. All right, one more box of Celebration, and then we have... how many packs are in them? So what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 14 packs. Not bad. I like this product. The mini mascots. What is that? Like literally just a mini mascot? Or is it like a miniature card? I haven't seen them yet. I'll tell you what, this is the first, I'm going to jinx it. My cough has subsided. Maybe I just needed to stretch my vocal cords. Thank you guys again. I know I've said it a couple times, but for being patient with me. This is the most I've been on my feet in 3 days, so yes, I do break standing up. Contrary to what it's, oh, here we go. 8-bit ballers out of 99. Owen Cassie for the Cubs. Jeff Kellington, I think he's a Cubs fan too. Congratulations to Jeff. He paid for these spots with his winnings from the March Madness tournament. He was our winner. So congratulations to Jeff Kellington. Turning it into some numbered hits already. Out of 99, Owen Cassie, rookie. 8-bit ballers. Are they usually turned around, Corey, or are they hard to spot? Bryce Harper, Kyle Teal. We got Gunnar and Cal Raleigh. And there is the Philly Fanatic.
Did you get the Philly Fanatic?
We did get one of them.
Is it signed?
No, but we did get a numbered one of the A's mascot. You ought to see these, Lauren. They're pretty cool. We're going to open a box of these. Owen Cassie, rookie there. Caglione and an 8-bit baller, Bobby Witt.
I look like
Here.
a beehole, but
Look, so the mascot cards. They have these 8-bit baller ones, but just cool cards.
Yeah.
They have the game day drip. You know, they do like their own.
yeah.
Just some sweet stuff. There's Judge game day drip. But here was the numbered one, so they're just like frames. But he said there's what they call mini mascots, and it's a player card with them like
Oh,
a
that's
mini.
cool. Yeah.
But there's
You
a
didn't
number
pull
out
any
of
of it.
no. We'll open a box of that then.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I was just bringing stuff down.
Otani, perennial All Stars. So this is the most. No, you're good. So this is the most I've been on my feet in 3 days. Rafael Devers, game day drip. Carlos Correa. One of the guys had a Wu-Tang shirt on. There's TC Bear. There's your Twins guy, Corey.
I was just getting ready to start dinner.
Okay. Mike Trout. There's Ace for the Blue Jays. Ken Griffey Jr. 8-bit ballers. They have a good checklist for that 8-bit ballers. Juan Soto and Matthew Boyd. Caglione, 8-bit ballers rookie. Oh, there we go. Shane Smith with the green parallel. Acuna, mascot, and then Jackson Churio. Have you ever seen? You haven't seen anyone. You've never seen anyone pull one either, Corey. It's a fun mix for the price point. I know it's like you're gonna get a ton of cards. You're gonna get some cool inserts. You're definitely gonna get something, as opposed to some breaks where you're just not gonna get anything, but you have a chance to get something big. Although you can get some massive cards out of this if you hit the right one. So I do like the mix. If we do it next time, might do a PYT mix with the celebration boxes. Definitely, the next thing I'm probably going to do is a PYT for Topps Jumbo, Series 1 Jumbo. We got Stars of the MLB Ohtani, and there he is, Ohtani Game Day Drip. We'll definitely top load that one. Mr. Red, Mizorowski rookie, Basayo rookie there, James Wood, the mascot Chicago White Sox, Owen Cassie, Logan Gilbert is going to be our opening day parallel. And there's a Roman Anthony 8-Bit Ballers rookie. Caglione Profiles rookie. Mrs. Met. Corbin Carroll Game Day Drip. Tristan Peters, Jordan Alvarez, 8-Bit Ballers, Ohtani. Alex Bregman, there's a Gunner. And a Vlad Guerrero Game Day Drip. Mariner Moose. I like that we've gotten a good variety of the mascots. Ryan Ritter. Vlad, Rosie Red, and Bryce Harper to close us out on these celebration boxes. My throat's getting the best of me, guys. We only have one more box, but I'll do a real brief recap. Appreciate you guys getting in. Appreciate your patience. Like I said, probably not going to post anything tomorrow. Monday, look for something. Maybe tomorrow night if I'm feeling better tomorrow. Now that I get some antibiotics in me, but remember, for this last box, Leaf Electrum, it's going to go to current teams. Everything goes to current teams. So I'll be looking up wherever they're listed on their current teams now is where it goes to regardless of uniform. I'm not going to read shows, but tons of sleeved up stuff. Putting a pack of sleeves with them because that's how it's going to go. So I'll just recap the top loaded stuff. Get my search engine going over here. All right, good luck, everyone. We'll end with some autos here. All right, first one up is obviously going to be Ken Griffey Jr., obviously going to the Mariners. Most years played. That's going to be numbered out of 15. Looks like it's 6 out of 15. Mariners. Johnny Guyton. Cool card. Kevin McGonigal. It's a good one there. That one's going to be numbered out of 75. Good name to have. And Cam Cozile. Numbered out of 49. All right, let's get to our autos. Here we go. Gavin Turley Impressions, inked impressions, numbered out of 25. Gavin Turley. That is going to be A's, it looks like. Yep. So he is with the A's right now. Let me get a marker here. So that's going out to Fred Bell. Next one up is Henry Lalani, numbered out of 99. Yankees. Going out to the Yankees, Greg Eastis. Next one up is going to be Hurston Waldrep, inked impressions, numbered out of 25 as well. And that's going to be with the Atlanta Braves. Braves going out to Steve Hamner, ATL on this one. And last one up is going to be a duel, Ethan Petrie and PJ Morlando. Let's see if they're different teams. Ethan Petrie is going to be for the Washington Nationals. And it looks like Miami Marlins. So the Nats and the Marlins there. So we will have to random that one. Let's go ahead and actually do a quick recap. I'm hitting my limit here, friends. I apologize. So we had the Koziel out of 75, McGonigal out of 75, and Griffey out of 15. The Ohtani Game Day Drip, Roman Anthony 8-bit ballers, Ohtani 8-bit ballers, Caglione rookie 8-bit ballers. The green Shane Smith, purple Luke, or pink Luke Keeschel, Peyton Toll with the opening day parallel, Lindor out of 2026, a Bubba Chandler rookie. We had the Ohtani ready and action. Adam Frazier for the Royals out of 50, a Mizrowski rookie there, and a Caglione Raw Power rookie. 8-bit ballers, Mizrowski. Pink Max Fried, Bubba Chandler 8-bit ballers, pink Pete Crow Armstrong, and Ian Seymour out of 399. We had the Corey Seager out of 150. Our patch card was Brandon Nemo, game used mem for the Mets. We had 3 numbered really cool cards here. Owen Cassie out of 99 for the 8-bit ballers. Then out of 50, the mascot, Stomper the mascot. Not sure why they don't say Stomper there. Mascot for the A's, 19 out of 50. Alex Freeland, auto out of 50 for the Dodgers. And then, of course, the autos you just saw. Hurston Waldrep for Atlanta, for the Yanks, Henry Lalani, and Gavin Turley for the A's. So we're just going to have to random this up real quick. So 2-player card. It's going to be Ethan, Petrie, and PJ Morlando. We're going to do a best of 5 here, all right? Guys, thanks again for your patience today. Be back tomorrow night or Monday at the latest. We'll definitely be back by Monday. It is PJ Morlando, so it's going to go out to the Marlins. Got me a Marlin. We got one in the break. We always get one, right? Marlins going out to Jason Mello. All right, guys. Corey, thanks for being in here and being my guidance through this whole thing. Appreciate you guys. Hopefully I'm back at it full force on Monday. All right. Peace.